Welcome and thanks for stopping by today. Do you chase the most premium of guitars for that perfect combination of play and sound? If you're like me, then the answer is obvious. So today, we're going to check out a Mayones guitar because I've always wondered if they're worth the money. This guitar was made by the Mayones company in Gdansk, Poland, so let's get to know her. I actually ordered this guitar from an authorized Mayones dealer called Peach Guitars. It was my first time shipping internationally and it went great. Specifications. So the model we're here to talk about today is the Aquila S Elite. The paint job is a trans dirty purple blue burst in a gloss finish. It weighs in at about 8 pounds, so it's about the heaviest guitar I own. I can't find any factory blemishes. I'd have to use a magnifying glass at this point because it looks just so perfect. That's because Mayones guitars are handcrafted. Wood. So the wood goes through a process called TEW, which stands for tonally enhanced wood, which bakes it and changes the resonance overall to some degree. The process changes the overall tonal resonance. I can definitely hear a difference as the notes will resonate for longer periods of time. It gives a reverberation that sort of rings in your ears in a pleasant way. Body. The body is swamp ash with an absolutely gorgeous, stunning 4A quilted maple top. If you're not familiar, A's to 5A's basically indicate the amount of layers of maple. So 4A plus would be your 10 top. 4A maple also promotes a snappier sound as well. Again, the finish is in trans dirty purple blue burst in gloss, and it looks absolutely amazing. Like a tiger camo that has a holographic effect, it's really beautiful. The body shape is reminiscent of the Super Strap model, which is probably my favorite shape. If you're enjoying the video, be sure to give a like. But the body is pretty damn big. It pretty much eats me. This guitar is a 5-way switchblade. I typically ignore a switchblade and just keep it in the bridge position. But on this guitar, I cannot find a bad position. As mentioned by others, the volumes are tight and not ideal for volume swelling, so I may switch these out eventually. Neck. The neck is a one-piece wenge, which is apparently a endangered wood from Central Africa. That TEW process feels great with the natural finish from the back of the neck. The neck is a bolt-on joint with 4 screws mounted on ferrules. For that amount of money, you would think it would be a neck through. The neck dimension is 43.5 at the nut and 58 millimeters at the 14th fret. The shape is a C, which feels chunky and thick, but also amazing. It comes with a double truss rod and the nut is a Graphtec nut. Frets are stainless steel extra jumbo, which I think now are my favorites. The scale length is perfect for me, coming in at 25.4. The radius is also amazing at only 12 inches. That perfect sweet spot between an Ibanez and a Fender. Pickups. Pickups are bare knuckle TKOs, which are exclusive to the Mayones brand. They sound amazing. Sustain is the best I've ever heard, only second to Sustainiacs. The brightness is crystal clear, as every natural harmonic resonates and is well defined. The distortion has a perfect balance of mids and treble. The lows really shine when it's in drop C. Pinch harmonics are easy peasy and I feel like they can be forced anywhere. They have the right amount of distortion, you can hear your chords cut through, which is a beautiful thing. Bridge. Let's talk about the bridge a little bit. It's a Goto 510 with black and gold hardware. It's a floating vibrato in a teardrop design. It locks down like your regular style of locking tuners. Use an Allen key in the slot under the bar and it tightens the trem. Perhaps I'll put a Floyd Rose in, it already has the posts. But the trem action is really good if you're a semi to light user. But if you're going for Satch, or maybe Vi, or maybe Van Halen, you'll definitely need a Floyd Rose for that kind of sound. Conclusion. In conclusion, is this guitar worth the money? To me? To you? I'd say my only 2 complaints and 1 critique are: the bolt-on neck should have been neck through. The weight is about 8.5 pounds, which is counteractive when you're live, and puts your leg to sleep in about 15 minutes. The 1 critique is that the cutaway doesn't allow for the 24th fret access. Yes, I can get up there. No, I can't easily with my pinky. However, I'm extremely happy with this guitar. But is it the holy grail of guitars? Yes on some appointments, no on some others. The price tag is a bit hefty, coming in at around $4K USD. But Mayones as a company does not shy away when it comes to chasing perfection and craftsmanship. The old adage quality over quantity is appropriate to describe Mayones guitars. I'd even dare go so far as to say they're on the same level as Tom Anderson guitars or even Sir. But that just about wraps up the review. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, take walks on beaches, open the doors for the elderly, hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next one.